Hello planner peeps, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a little different. Namely, I'm thinking that I am going to actually show you guys how I set up my weekly for my passion planner, and specifically sort of how I do this for me. So a big part of this, as you can see in like my sort of past layouts, I'm still filling this one out, obviously, is that when I'm decorating my passion planner, I am writing in it like as I'm decorating. So I have a few things to write in there, but like one like huge thing that I have going on Tuesday, you know, let me find a pen. Let's grab this pen. This seems like, no, not that one. I want one with a little more ink. Okay. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to be using these 3 Tombow colors to sort of make my colorful boxes. I'm also going to be using these stickers by Create with Mandy to add a little more interest to the page. But this is kind of a way for you guys to see how I'm planning my days, which I think is kind of cool. So I know that I have something at 11:15 on this day, and it's gonna go until like 1:30. All right, so I'm gonna start by popping in this box, and these are just like, you know, this is very clearly just me drawing it in. Okay, so it starts at 11:15. I'm just gonna draw them in. I don't know. It's my life. It's not a perfect box. Who cares? All right. So I might go back later and like highlight this over, but this pen takes a freakishly long time to dry, and so, you know, oof. MPT exam. Yeah, so I have to drive to Indianapolis to take this exam for a career I'm interested in. Let's see. Then I also have we're gonna start late this day, so probably I'm gonna start here. Maybe like this. I think that's a good option. Or just want to say weekly meeting. I was inspired by the passion planner video that just went up about like how they color code, which I thought was super cool. Let's see. That's a meeting. Let's do meetings in this sort of like ecru color. So 3 probably to 5:30 on Friday. That's how I spend my Fridays. Which is the all lab code review on Zoom. And I will say that these colors are really super mild, so I'm just gonna start popping in a few of these quotes. I just feel like I need some big sort of brightness added to this right now. On Sunday, I always love to have a huge sticker in the middle to sort of divide up my goals from like what I need to do to set up the planner. I am gonna use this dark green here to sort of just make a little splotch to write goals, or to write plans. Here I'm gonna use the same idea, make a splotch, and I'm gonna write in goals. And then I'm just, oh no, which one's which? I think this is this one. Great. And then I like to add little check boxes. So my goals for the week. One of my biggest goals is to do well on that exam. And I know that, you know, it might not be necessarily in my control how well I do. I mean, ideally it is, because I should be studying, right? And if I study, I should do well. But I also have work, and you know how that goes. But I also will be having a big meeting on Tuesday, and hopefully that will be very useful for sort of what I am doing in the coming days. This is my work planner, right? So, you know, it's not necessarily the most, like, interesting thing ever invented. Let's see, what were my goals for this week? I did do that. And I did do that. I did outline my dissertation. I did not run my, well, I ran part of it. I didn't run all of it. I need to, because I wanted to make sure before I ran a 6-hour long job that I was doing the right thing. So I'll probably, maybe get some, I could get some of that submitted today. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in. I also love to sort of highlight the quote on the side, just because it sort of helps me focus on what my focus for the week is. Alright, and then this one, the other thing, I generally usually write the exact same things on Sunday every single week, which is to propagate my tasks from last week, because I don't like to have to constantly look back. So I just say propagate weekly tasks. Boom. I also started doing this thing that I kind of like, and I'm going to do it again here, where I outline the sticker in a color, generally whatever color I'm not using that day. So I started this last week, where I have like a 3-color Tombow system. So that means that, like, so this pink or purpley one was on top, which means that this goes here. And I'm just like, I'm really enjoying it. Just sort of like, oh, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to put that there. That's okay. I'll put it right here instead. But just that I can, like, sort of outline what I'm liking to do, what my focus is. I'm adding more color to the planner, which makes me more likely to use it, to be honest. And I get sort of a default blocking to the day when I switch from the top color to the bottom color. I can sort of make it so, like, for example, in the morning I work on my dissertation, and in the evening I work on my slides, you know? Oh, and I even did this one right! Like, by complete accident. I love that, because this green one is in the top and this one's in the bottom. Oh no, but is this one right? Yes, this one's right too! Oh my gosh, okay. So let's grab the rest of these stickers and see what I can do. I kind of like the idea of just popping this plant mom in there, but I think I might use washi instead, just to make sure that, you know, things actually turn out the way they're supposed to. Let's see, I like this hanging plant. I think that that's really cute. So I'm gonna block off the tines on this side. It's a flexibility that I have because I'm, you know, using my own system. Well, let me think. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing anything on Saturday night. Let's see. We have this huge soak up the sun sticker, which honestly, I know that what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put this in here. because I'm just going to write right below this. It's what I always do, which is make new weekly to-do list based on meeting. So I always have extra things that my advisors will bring up that I should be doing, and so I add them to this list. Let's see. I did that last time. I think I'm going to do something slightly different. Mainly, I'm going to put the dark green here. And I always have at least 6 things to do, and one of them will be in each of these categories. So it's not a huge deal to sort of like pre-color these in. I like to color them in just so they pop a little more on the page so that I can actually see what I need to be doing, because I have all of this, sort of technically blank space. I also have the space of infinite possibility. I have no idea what's gonna go there. I'm gonna put this little plant mom sticker here though. I'm not a plant mom. I'm just a poser. All of the plants in my apartment are fake. My cats love it because they love to chew on them. I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, I have that big one in the middle here. And all I'm gonna have this day is drive to Indy, because that's what I need to be doing. So I think by like 9 o'clock is when I'm gonna need to leave to go to Indy. Oh, but I should mention, okay, this is one of those things, where you're taking an exam in a testing center, which is that I'm going to need to remember to bring pencils and an eraser. I don't know if they need to be number 2 pencils or what, or if mechanical pencils are okay, but I know that I need an eraser for sure. Today's focus is 100% the MPT. Like, if I don't pass that exam, then I cannot get this job. And this one, okay. So I'm gonna grab a few more stickers, plop them in places. I feel like this feels like a nice place to have a sticker. Sometimes I just cover up the times, because it's the easiest thing to do, in order to actually have cute little stickers. I could put this here. It'll cover up the little swatch a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. I like that, actually. Cool. Put that there. This is just nice because, like, I can just arbitrarily kind of put things places. I think I'm going to put this one here. I don't know what I'm going to write in that space of infinite possibility, but I'm going to write something for sure. Let's see. I do kind of like, we've got this thing going on and this thing going on. But I feel like this one needs a little more decoration, but like, because this is cute, but that's a little too much. Okay, I'm going to put it here. Oh, that's diagonal. That was like really diagonal. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Cool. And so now that I know where the stickers are, I can go back in with these. Which one's darker? This one's darker. Okay, so that one already happened, which means we've got this one. And got light one. And we've got dark one. And so I only ever post these after the pen, just because right now, you know, before the pen, I mean, technically this isn't even before the pen yet, but it doesn't look like much, right? I've written in some things. I'll go through and I'll propagate, and I will set a new goal, probably one of the same goals that I had yesterday. Yeah. Which I will be doing on Monday. I'll also probably be stressing about my exam. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. One thing I do know that I'm going to do before I just completely ignore this. Oh, okay. So this one will be outlined in the light green, just because that's the color that's at the top. This one is going to be ecru on this side, but it's going to be a different color on the other. Woo! It's going to be this one. So I used to do this with some of my bucket of stickers, and then I basically just stopped because I didn't have enough room for what I wanted to be, like, writing. And I would go, like, multiple levels. But I think that, you know, this sort of, it pops the stickers a little bit, just it, like, makes them show up more. I could do the same thing for the text ones, but I don't feel as passionate about those. And so this is sort of how it starts off. On Sunday, I go in and I plan the rest of it. Basically anything that is not already sort of like in there. I am going to go through, I think, and I'm going to fill in these lines so that it's more of a box. Just because that brings me more joy, honestly. And if planning is not about bringing you joy, I don't know what it's about, apart from cute stickers. Okay, so this was sort of a preliminary, this is how I set up my passion planner for the week. You can see the after the pens for this on my Instagram, probably like the week after, just because, you know, I'm actually using it this week. But let me know what you thought of this and if you want to see more passion planner videos. I can't do like a during the pen for this because I'm using this all the time. But I could try some more decorative setups, or I could try new things in this. I know that I've been looking at, I think it's Jamour's calligraphy and how she does her passion planner. It is so cute. Like, I'm literally in awe of it, and I think I might try sort of replicating other people's styles in this, so long as I can keep the functionality. And as always, happy planning.